Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've done an unboxing, and I figured I would go ahead and open these in front of you guys. It took them a while to get here because of, COVID and everything. It's just been taking a lot longer. They have to sit in customs for a while and all that. But I finally received both of my packages. There's a really large variance in price. Like, I have this, which was much cheaper. I have two different sellers that I typically buy from, and this, which is much more expensive. And we're going to kind of compare. They're not the same stones, but you can typically tell quite a bit in the flash. They're both flashy stones. So I have Rainbow Moonstone and kind of an assorted, two types of labradorite in here. And so we're just going to go ahead and open them up. The Moonstone was much, much cheaper, and they're still lovely no matter what, and I'm totally going to be using them. But there is a chance that you can see the difference in the premium, like the premium price versus the much cheaper. But both are excellent sellers. I use them both pretty often. I know I have actually reviewed both of these sellers, so if you want to check them out, I will put a link to the Instagram down below so you can check those out. First one I'm going to go ahead and open is the Rainbow Moonstone. So they've both been opened because I just wanted to make sure I had the right things, So I haven't looked at the stones, I just opened it enough to see which one was which. But this one's the Moonstone, and it came from an Instagram seller. His newest page is called Sam, just S-A-M. And he's actually had some issues before. I believe he was like natural_gems or something like that, and he's had to change his name for various reasons. And so this is his, and so these are there's quite a few. I can't remember. I think there's 23 Rainbow Moonstone in here, and I love Rainbow Moonstone. I'm a sucker for flashy stones. I really try my best to set up the lighting in here. Lighting and camera angles, all of that stuff is not my strong suit by any means. So hopefully you guys can see everything okay. Let's see if I can zoom it in just a little bit. And so, as you can tell, these are very, very white. Typically, one of the ways you can tell a premium stone from a cheaper stone is how clear they are and how strong the flash is without much added effect. In natural light, if you get a really nice strong flash, and typically the stone is much clearer, it almost looks like quartz with a little bit of the misty white in it. I'm gonna try and get you to see the flash. These ones still have a very lovely flash, and there's a part of me that actually likes the fact that they aren't clear, but more premium stones will have a more clear, they're just more clear. But these ones still have a lovely flash. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it to see on here. You can kind of see it. It's much stronger in person. They look like they're glowing from the inside, and they are absolutely stunning. And for the price, this many and this size, I think it's an excellent deal. Anyways, so for this price, which I believe it was $30 for 23 stones. Let me count them real fast before I tell you. 22 stones, so I was close. And it was around $30. And they are honestly very lovely. I personally prefer the nice misty look, so it doesn't look like just clear quartz outside of the flash. but it's, you know, it's all based on preference. These ones, they have a stunning flash to them, and they're excellent cuts. They've been polished great, and I honestly love this seller. He is probably one of the best if you're just starting out making jewelry and you want to use real stones. 100% you should definitely try purchasing from him. I'm trying to remember. I have a seller that actually it ships free, but some of the other, it's either $3 for shipping or $5 for shipping. Either way, it's not bad. And you get these lovely stones. I really wish I could have some better lighting. Let me see if I can get, I'm gonna get some help real fast on the lighting. Let's see. Hopefully this will help. Okay. Unless it's too intense. Yeah. So it's just really, really hard to find that flash on these. I can see it perfectly fine in person, so it's not a matter of like the stone's bad or anything like that. It's just really difficult. Probably just my camera. I don't know what I'm doing whenever it comes to all that. I'm so bad at it, and I'm sorry. But I can promise you that these are some extremely lovely stones, and they come at an excellent price. Oh, this one, I really wish you could see this one. This one has a beautiful rainbow effect right there. Oh, you can kind of see it right there. Look at that. It's so lovely. So, there's a lot of them. They all have some really nice flashes in them. And yeah, they're definitely going to make some very gorgeous jewelry. I have a few that I could probably make. Some pendants, some bracelets, some earrings if I choose to. I don't know what I'm making with them yet. Typically I make a lot of pendants. But yeah, so those are the Rainbow Moonstone. I'll go ahead and move along. I'm gonna put them back in their nice little packaging. I can tell you, of all the times that I purchased from them, I always get my stones. They do come all the way from India, so it can take some time. They always come safely. They're always very nicely packaged. Yeah, so I will have his link. Ooh, the back of this. There's a flash on the back of this. Do you see that flash? Oh. I love flashy stones. I'm like addicted. One of these times I'm hoping to show just exactly how many stones I have kind of collected. And there's so many, I don't know if it's just me, but I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I need to stop buying stones. But with how many stones sellers I have that reach out to me on Instagram, I end up like almost my entire Instagram feed is all stones. And so I will literally be scrolling and I can't resist sometimes. Like, I really need to stop and I just need to make things. Sometimes it can be difficult. Full-time job, mother of 2, always exhausted, and way too many hobbies if you haven't noticed on my channel. And so I really just need to sit down and make a ton of jewelry pieces. If you guys would be interested in seeing that, let me know. Sometimes I get to the point where I'm just so bad at like camera angles that I just tell myself I should just make it without a camera, because it's so much easier and I don't have to worry about keeping inside the frame. That's the hardest part. And the lighting is so difficult for me anyways. Like, everyone else seems to be perfectly fine at it. But for me, finding lighting and a camera that focuses on things correctly, I don't know, maybe I need to take some lessons or something. Okay, so this one, I have Purple Fire and Blue Fire Labradorite, and they are both stunning. They are premium. They were much more expensive, like over $100 for what I have in here, which is very rare that I allow myself to spend over a certain amount, but they were so lovely and I couldn't resist. This came from Qualander Gems. It's like Qualander_gems, and I say Qualander, I have no idea what that word is or if I'm saying it correctly. I will also have him linked down below. He is great. He ships very fast. It is very secure. He will wrap it very nicely. And also, it came from India. He actually personalized this little, wrote my Aslan's Mixed Media Arts on here and decorated the case. It's very cute. But yeah, so there's like styrofoam, hard case, not styrofoam, what's wrong with me? Bubble wrap with clear tape inside a hard case with more bubble wrap stuffed in here, and then also the stones inside some little baggies. So they make sure that they get it to you very good time. I believe it was $5 for shipping. And oh my gosh, the flashes in these, like, you can already see it. I haven't even opened it. They are stunning. So this is what I mean by like the difference in quality. Not that I think the quality was bad in the other, but whenever you get really good quality, you can definitely tell the difference in the flash. Whenever you're getting a nice flashy stone, it will be super clear. You don't have to work very hard to see that flash. Like, Labradorite is lovely. This one has a nice rainbow down here, and it goes to like green and then to that stunning blue fire, and it's so clear you would be able to see from like a mile away that that was a nice, gorgeous, clear blue stone. And they are all like that. Like, oh my gosh, I saw this on my feed and I could not. I needed it. There's just, oh, like, look at that nice royal deep blue. So gorgeous all the way through. You have the nice striping and it's stunning. So all of these, this one's an even darker blue. So you get different shades. Like, this is really dark. And this one has like a nice, really light blue here and a more dark blue here. And this is almost clear enough, like you can almost see all the way through it. Can you see that? So these are my blue fire Labradorite. They are gorgeous. Now, I've gotten blue fires in the past, and these are probably the most striking I've ever seen. So there's the quality, like you can see it You don't need special lighting. It's there. I have never had blue fire labradorites. I've always seen some nice blue one, or some, I said blue fire, oh my gosh, I meant purple. Purple fire. Like, typically when you see purple fire, people will list purple fire and it will be kind of like a greenish, tannish color, and it's just not attractive. I'm like, that's not purple. But that's the quality. Like, the cut has to be just right to get that nice purple flash. So, you can see it here. There's a purple. There's a blue. So these are my first purple. This one is so pretty. It's got a rainbow, like literally a rainbow that spirals around it. It's got a nice deep royal purple, and then it's got royal blue and rainbow that surrounds it. It's so pretty. It's stones like these that I'm like, oh my gosh, that would make such a pretty necklace. But then again, I'm also like, but the stone is great by itself, and I just want to keep it forever. Okay, so here you can see kind of the gold. Whenever you don't get the pure purple, you kind of get this gold effect, which some people, maybe they prefer it. It has like some purple, some orange, some green. It's almost rainbow-like. And it's very pretty, but I prefer like the more pure colors, like this one. Oh, this one is so gorgeous. So you can, this almost looks like a blue fire. Like, it's got a double flash, I believe is what it's called, where like one direction it looks like a blue fire. Another direction, let me see if I can find it. You will see the purple. You can kind of see it on here, but this nice deep purple, whenever you look at it in person, literally it is a nice deep purple some ways, and then other ways it is a flash of blue. So I believe it's called a double flash, and it is gorgeous. Here's a nice purple. So okay, so right here, this one's a really good example. So you see this orange and like this green. Typically, whenever people are selling purple flash, it's missing the actual purple. It will just have like this green and orange. It's still a purple flash, but it's missing the actual purple, I guess. Like, the cut's not premium, if I can say that word a couple more times. But so these are my labradorites, and they're stunning. I love them. I think they're totally worth the money. Do you see how large these are? Like, these are not small stones. So they're large, they have gorgeous flashes that you can see from like a mile away, and so there's where the pricing comes from. And pretty much you just gotta decide what you can afford. It's not that you can't make lovely jewelry with less premium stones, but if you can afford it, then it's, you know, just as well. And then you also have to think of your preference. So like moonstone, like I said, more premium cut moonstone looks more clear. It's very crystal-esque. It's missing the cloudiness, and it's got a really sharp flash that you probably have to search for less. I will probably try, and I might buy some more premium cut moonstone from him in the future. I could not afford it right now. Kind of going through hard times. There's a part of me that maybe regrets spending so much on this because not doing so well now. But as long as I can just make some things, it would, you know, like, they kind of pay for themselves if you can make some nice premium jewelry. I do have an Etsy shop that I need to spend a little bit more time on. I have a few things on there, but not as much as I'd like. The majority of it right now is jewelry, but I have some sticker sets on there. I actually have another sticker set that I'm wanting to make here pretty soon. And then I also need to get my prints on there and my original paintings. So if you guys would not mind going and checking my Etsy site out, I will also have that down below. But there those are, and I love both. Honestly, I don't think either seller is better than the other. They're both great. I use them both. It really just depends on what you're looking for. I have probably 2 more people that I also use on Instagram. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and please let me know down below what you would like to see in the future. I would love to have more comments. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you.